Did you know that Mount Everest grows by about 1/4 of an inch every year? But this growth doesn't make the climb any less deadly. This majestic peak, the tallest in the world, has a magnetic allure drawing adventure seekers from around the globe. Yet the same mountain that beckons with its breathtaking beauty also bristles with danger. Avalanches, freezing temperatures, and treacherous terrain are but a few of the challenges that climbers face. Each year, the number of those daring to conquer Everest increases despite the risks. Today, we delve into 10 harrowing stories of life and death on this formidable mountain. In 2011, an 82-year-old man attempted to break the record for the oldest person to climb Everest, but unfortunately he never made it back. This octogenarian adventurer, fueled by an insatiable desire to conquer the world's tallest peak, embarked on a journey that would sadly become his last. The harsh conditions of Everest are unrelenting, showing no mercy to the young or the old. His valiant effort was met with an unfortunate end, as the extreme weather and treacherous terrains proved to be too much for him. His story serves as a chilling reminder of Everest's relentless nature. On the other end of the spectrum, young adventurers have also faced Everest's wrath. There's a tale that stands out of a young climber with dreams as high as the peak itself. This brave soul, barely out of his teens, set off to conquer the mountain. But Everest, with its biting winds and treacherous paths, proved too formidable. Despite his youthful vigor and determination, the unforgiving terrain overpowered him. His story serves as a stark reminder of the mountain's indiscriminate power and the price of ambition. The mountain doesn't discriminate by age. The Khumbu Icefall, just above base camp, is one of Everest's most unpredictable and deadly sections. They say it's like playing Russian roulette. Every step, a gamble with fate. In 1982, a Canadian cameraman learned this the hard way. As he was securing a ladder, a serac, a towering block of ice, gave way, crushing him instantly. No matter the experience, the gear, or the determination, the Khumbu Icefall remains indifferent, an icy graveyard in the heart of Everest. This treacherous icefall has claimed more lives than any other part of the Everest climb. One of the most famous Everest stories is the 1924 British expedition, which resulted in the mysterious disappearance and death of George Mallory and Andrew Irvine. This expedition has been etched in the annals of history for its chilling tale. The two climbers, Mallory and Irvine, vanished into the thin air of Everest, leaving behind a trail of questions and speculations. Did they conquer the summit before their untimely demise? Or did the mountain claim them before they could claim victory? The answers are as elusive as the peak they sought to conquer. Their story remains one of the greatest mysteries of Everest. Maurice Wilson, an Englishman, attempted a solo ascent of Everest in 1933. His story is a chilling tale of ambition and isolation. Armed with nothing but sheer determination, Wilson set his sights on the world's highest peak. Yet the mountain has its own rules. Struggling against the elements, he pressed on, but Everest was unyielding. His dreams started to unravel as the harsh reality of the mountain set in. Tragically, his journey ended within the unforgiving confines of his tent. His lonely end is a stark reminder of the mountain's unforgiving nature. Everest's death zone is named so for a reason. Recovering bodies from this area is an incredibly dangerous task. In a chilling instance back in 2012, a Canadian climber lost her life near the summit. The mission to retrieve her body was fraught with peril. The Sherpas undertaking this harrowing task had to navigate treacherous terrain, battling the brutal cold and the thin, unforgiving air. Every step was a dance with death, a reminder of the fine line between adventure and tragedy. Yet they persevered, their determination fueled by respect for the fallen and a profound understanding of the mountain's might. The bravery of these Sherpas is as astounding as the mountain itself. As we approach the most harrowing stories, the dangers of Everest become even more palpable. The tales we're about to dive into are not for the faint-hearted. They involve tenacious climbers who braved the harshest conditions only to meet a chilling end. One such story is of an Englishman who dared to climb the mountain alone. His failure cost him his life as he succumbed to the elements, dying in his tent. Two others, part of the famed British expedition, disappeared without a trace, their fate still a mystery. These stories remind us of the lethal risks that come with the pursuit of glory. From the oldest and youngest climbers to the treacherous Khumbu Icefall and the brave recovery missions, each story paints a chilling picture of life and death on Everest. We've journeyed through 10 harrowing tales, from the audacious octogenarian's attempt at the summit to the youthful determination of young climbers. We've traversed the perilous Khumbu Icefall, relived the enigmatic 1924 British expedition, and grappled with the solitary ascent of Maurice Wilson. The chilling recovery missions have shown us the stark reality of Everest's death zone. These tales of bravery, ambition, and tragedy remind us of the formidable power of nature and the human spirit. The allure of Everest, with its promise of glory and the thrill of the climb, continues to draw adventurers from around the world. Even in the face of danger and the chilling tales of those who've succumbed to the mountain's harsh conditions, the fascination persists. These stories serve as stark reminders of the power of nature and the human spirit's relentless pursuit of pushing boundaries. As we conclude this journey through the harrowing tales of Everest, remember the courage and sacrifice of those who dared to conquer it. And if you enjoyed this exploration, please subscribe to Unbelievable Top 10 for more such riveting stories.